Hey, what's going on? Say hi to Pebbles. She's joining us today because I need an emotional support buddy right now, okay? Okay, so here we are. Here's Pebbles. Pebbles wanted some time with you guys as well. She's very upset too. I was just sitting here minding my own business, watching my big fat Greek wedding, just living my best life. And at ping, I get a notification. I'm not subscribed to Chantal's channel, but I guess YouTube thinks I'm a fan because they notified me that she was live. They were like, "Bitch, she live," and I was like, "What the fuck is this? What? She's live?" And I thought it was like a reaction channel, so I clicked on it and it was her, and I was like, "So I thought you were gonna take a few days off." Oh, right, you don't do that ever, do you? I am furious, okay? I know I don't look furious, but I am furious. Okay, so she had, 4, 7, 10, 1,000 grams of cocaine, and she flushed some of it. I can't keep up, man. I can't keep up. Her chat giving her advice. Okay, so y'all know I've been sober 20 years, okay? And I don't do things like weed. I don't drink. I don't take LSD. I don't microdose. I don't do any of those things recreationally. It's just better that I don't do any of that stuff. So anyways, I have to put that out there because yes, everyone's recovery is going to be different. So funny. You silly booties. It's hard to stay furious when I'm seeing her in the camera. Anyways, you are so precious and I love you. She's like, yeah, so I flushed all my coke and I went to the ER because I was having chest pains, which, okay, if you were having chest pains, yeah, you should go to the ER for sure. The only thing I have a problem with here is the fact that you made a point to write a community post before you went to the ER. So if you had come back after the fact and posted something on your community tab after you went to the ER and was like, hey, sorry, I was in the ER, I wouldn't have had an issue with it at all. But the fact of the matter is you posted it before you went to the ER. I'm gonna say it slower because I know you have this thing about anything that we say that we consider constructive criticism. Bye. I was hoping you would stay. All right, go get some water. Anything we consider constructive criticism, you call shaming. So the problem I had was the posting before you went to the ER. I don't feel like you're in that big of a crisis, a medical crisis, if you have the time to post something on your community tab. But that's just my opinion. While you're in the ER, listen, I'll just give her the benefit of the doubt and say that selfie's from today, even though, yes, the hair does look off, but I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt and say that was from today. You're posting selfies, you're writing a novel, and and you're not just doing that, you're also outing other people in the ER. So one thing that really pissed me off is she's like, the guy next to me is barfing and farting. And it's like, oh my God, can you even imagine people going to the ER because they're having a medical emergency? What's that about? That's hell rude. The ER is for attention. Don't you know that? I mean, save your diarrhea for some other facility. Our queen is in the next room over, okay? And the thing with that is she thinks she's being so funny. Save your jokes for another day, okay? Save your jokes for another day. Okay, so the other things that pissed me off, oh, there's so many, it's so hard to keep track, is she's staying with her uncle. I hope she don't get too attached to the dog and think that she should get herself a dog, because no. So she's loving on her uncle's dog, who, by the way, is adorable. That dog is adorable. I will say that, almost as adorable as Pebbles. But I'm like, please, dear God, don't think you're going to go get a dog. You are not responsible enough for a dog. And hi. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. I know you keep my blood pressure down and I thank you for it. I know I can't stay mad because you're here. You're magical. Yeah. Love you. You want down? Okay. Say bye. Boop, boop, boop. So she's staying at her uncle's. She's got the dog. That's great. Dogs are very therapeutic. I'm happy for her. But then she's like talking about, I don't know if I can do 12-step groups. I just, like, I feel like she was just like 2 seconds away from being like, addicts are icky. Like, honey, what do you think outpatient, inpatient treatment's gonna be like? Like, do you understand how group therapy works? Oh my God. I cannot wait for her to go into group therapy. Are you rubbing on my shoulder? Are you giving me a shoulder massage? Thank you. Love it. Cannot wait for group therapy. Her with other addicts, they'll eat her alive, and I am here for that. I am here for that. So, and then she's like talking about her mod that she misses. I don't know, like, oh, see, she misses him when it's convenient for her narrative. So all of this thing that she's doing right now is just a huge attention grab. Huge attention grab. Oh my God, I'm so bad off. You guys feel so sorry for me. And all the while her chat is just fighting amongst themselves. Like, I don't know. I've been in a number of lives lately and no one is ever fighting in the lives I'm in. So, just saying, maybe come over here to our side. We won't bullshit you and you will live. And you will grow a thicker skin because you need a thicker skin, Chantal. You're not going to make it through rehab. You're not going to make it through group therapy. Do you not realize that your therapist, group therapy, outpatient, inpatient, doctors, do you not realize they're all going to tell you to go to 12-step meetings? Like, that is the thing they do. That is like the number one thing they will do. They will tell you to go to 12-step meetings. So get used to it. And honestly, like, just for anyone who's trying to get sober, you went to a meeting, you hated it, cool. Don't go to that meeting. You can go to a different meeting. There are different meetings everywhere. There is a meeting for everyone in recovery. There are women's meetings, there's men's meetings, there's mixed meetings, there's candlelight meetings, there's just, and she's like, I want to do therapy with activities. I'm like, bitch, ever since I got sober, I have done so many freaking activities. I was just a little insulted, like how little I know a lot of it's coming from a place of ignorance, and I get it. But like, I think of all the things I've done, the camping trips, the retreats, the outings, the dinners, the money I've spent on food at restaurants, and just like overtaking practically an entire restaurant because our group is so huge. Like, I've done this for years. I've never been so busy with social engagements than I was when I got sober. Weddings, graduations, birthday parties, baby showers, all the things. And you're invited, okay? Like, you are busy because you meet other people in 12 steps and you build this relationship and you build this bond, and these people, because you guys are doing so well, are doing great things. So you're going back to school, you're getting married, you're having babies, you're doing all these things, you know, and like Chantal could go back to school. She could go, whatever she'd like to do with her life, she could do. Like, the possibilities are endless with sobriety, but unfortunately, because her skin is so freaking razor thin, she can't manage it. And I'm sorry, but early sobriety is the hardest shit you'll ever do in your entire life. Ever. It is the hardest thing to do. That is why people with long-term sobriety are few and far between, because it is about damn impossible. That's what makes each person that you meet with significant amount of recovery a freaking miracle. If you have a year, less than a year, if you are sitting here trudging along and you're like, okay, I relapsed, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna admit to it, and I'm just gonna keep on pushing because this is my life and I'm gonna fight for it, you are a rock star. Hats off. Because you will not give in. You will fight to the bitter end for your life. She does not have the courage or the conviction to fight for anything. She's so freaking lazy. She can never make it through. You are too lazy for early sobriety. Oh, you okay? Oh no, that was terrible. And then out of nowhere, I'm just gonna go to Jamaica. Cool. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Yeah. Geographical, because those work. That's why we call them geographicals. Like, it has a word because it's been done, and it's done a lot, and it's usually a tool by people who are trying to avoid the real work in sobriety, which is facing within, looking within, finding out that the common denominator is you. That's what I had to do. I had to sit down and realize that I'm the problem. I'm the problem. And all roads lead to me. The buck stops with me. And what do I want to do with my life? What do I want to do? And to quote Shawshank Redemption, get busy living or get busy dying. Pick one. You can't do both. So I picked one. I'm glad I did. I don't regret my sobriety for a heartbeat. I don't regret a moment of it. It was all worth it. It was so painful, so hard. I don't know how I can convey to you how hard it really was. I find it insulting. And I know she's very sick, and I will say the sick man's prayer for her. Some are sicker than others, though. The problem is that you might be pulling one on naive and ignorant people who don't know any better, who've never had any experience with addiction, who've never met anybody with addiction. You might be able to pull one over on them, but you can't on me. And you are deciding to go online and put this all out there and be the face of addiction, because you kind of are being the face of addiction. And someone out there who might be struggling, who might be looking for answers, might stumble upon you. God help that person if they stumble on you first and they think this is what addiction is and what they should be doing to get sober, because honey, you ain't sober. You're sitting there smoking weed. Your uncle, I don't know. And I don't believe you for a second that you flushed that shit. You didn't flush it. I know you because I am you. I know how you work because we have the same mechanisms in our brain that make us do that crazy ass shit that you've been doing. I don't care how long you've been doing it. You know what? It doesn't matter to me. It's just the fact that the reason we call it out is because we want you to see that your dishonesty is going to kill you. So be honest. If you're going to do this, if this is going to be your angle in life, then be honest. Just be honest about it, or take it offline, because this behavior could really affect somebody else. I don't want anyone else. So if you are trying to get sober and you come across my video after watching her, no. That is not sobriety. That is not sobriety. Now listen, I am far from perfect. I have many faults. And the fact of the matter is that sobriety, there is no finish line. There is no finish line. You don't do the steps once and you're good. You do them continuously, every single day. Milo went to the vet today and he peed all over my husband. He peed all over my husband. Here, we'll take a break. Palate cleanser. Milo, did you go pee-pee on Kevin? Did you do pee-pees on Kevin? Did you do pee-pees on Kevin? Good boy. I know, next time you get a kitty Ativan next vet visit. Well, baby, you had to get your shots. You had to get your shots. And you did pee-pees. You got upset. You remember the neuter. You remember. He just had his shots today, that's all. And then he gets really, he doesn't like being at the vet, so he peed all over Kevin. And on the way home, I was like, it smells like pee in here. And Kevin's like, shut up. I have to put this out there. I have to put this out here because I have to fight every single day for my fellow brothers and sisters who are struggling to stay sober in this program. They don't need this kind of bullshit in their lives. People who are sincerely trying to get sober and stay clean do not need this bullshit in their life. And I will fight for you. I will fight for you because you are worth it to me. I don't even fucking know you, but I know you. You know what I mean? Watch me stare into your soul. And she reminds me about that stuff. So good on her. Like, she is teaching me some stuff to remind me what I have to be grateful for. And I have a lot to be grateful for. A lot. The initial thing that made me so mad was just, God, dear God, I hope someone who's struggling with getting sober isn't seeing this shit right now, because this is some serious bullshit. Anyways, Chantal, just go to a fucking meeting. Like, swear to God, if you don't like that meeting, go to another one. Go to a different one. You don't like that meeting, just keep going till you find one you like. It's not that difficult. There are good people in meetings. Like, you could have actual meaningful relationships with people in real life. I don't know what the meeting situation is like up in Ottawa right now, because I know here COVID restrictions have been relaxed a lot, so we can do like in-person stuff. I don't know what it's like up in Ottawa, like if they have online meetings, if they're doing like meetings by Zoom, or if they're doing in-person meetings yet. I imagine they're not doing in-person. I don't know. I have no idea. Let me know if you know, because I mean, we should get ahead of this one, because I feel like she's just gonna spread some fucking lies about NA and AA, and like these people in NA and AA busted their ass to get where they're at, and I'm not gonna let her shit talk them. And that woman, who was she talking about? Like, was that someone at the hospital? Like, why is she always outing people at the hospital, their problems? Like, oh, she's lonely. Girl, you don't have any friends. You don't have any friends either. Why don't you make friends with her? I mean, there is a golden opportunity for you to make a friend, a real living, breathing friend. Yep, and you just pissed it all away, and now you're like talking smack about her. And don't tell me you're not, because you were. Oh, she's so lonely. She was just like talking about her whole life story. Can you believe that? Bitch, you do that every day. You do that all day, every day on a live stream. Anyways, I'm gonna get off because I'm gonna try to go back to enjoying my Big Fat Greek Wedding, because that movie's hilarious and funny, and I want that family to adopt me, low-key. What's wrong with my family, huh? Nothing. Nothing's wrong. I did my hair, you guys. I did my nails. Okay, check this out. Everyone, oh, focus. Look. I got a manicure today because I have, okay, so check this out real quick and then we'll go, because I think Pebbles needs to go potty. I have 2 weddings on Saturday, 2 weddings in one day. I have my dad's wedding in the morning, and then I have a good friend from high school. Her wedding is in the evening. So I'm going to both. Okay, I'm doing both weddings. I call it Mission Impossible Wedding Edition. I did my hair, so my roots aren't showing, because there's always pictures and your girl wants to look her best. Oh. I just wear my hair like, I think I'll wear my hair like this, you guys. Such a good look. Hey, congratulations. Listen, I just can't stay in mad zone for long. It's not me. I'm not about that life anymore. I've been pissed off for like a good 10 years, like nonstop. I'm good. I get mad, but I have to like get silly. And everyone else, have a good night. Stay safe, drive fast, make good choices. We love you. Take care. Don't do drugs. And hugs and kisses. Mwah, mwah. Bye.